Welcome back to part 2 of the pointing job and the artificial turf and the trellis work. I've just, as I said in the last video, got myself one of these coveralls. I think they're only about £1.99, so I can't complain. The zips broke already when I just used it for, well, 5 minutes, if that. The zips broke and I've split it, so I think it's just going to get thrown away in a minute. But anyway, welcome back. Get on with the job. So what I'm going to do here on the wall is there's a lot of concrete or render that won't come off, like over there. That's getting covered with the bins, the cupboards, sorry. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take the grinder on, but with a stone cutting wheel, not a mortar raking wheel. So I'm going to cut through the lines and then just weaken them, then hack it, and then take the mortar wheel in. So I've done a little bit here. Actually, I've took it off. Sorry, I can't show you because I've took it off. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll cut it now. Excuse me. Well, I've got my work cut out here. As I say, I've just scribed with a cutting disc, not a mortar raking one, and it has weakened it, so it can at least see it comes off, and that was solid a minute ago. But if we can just get in like that, just get the little pick in, that's solid, you see. But if I make a gap, get the mortar wheel in, that'll be fine. And then what I'll do is I'll try and get most of this off the brick, but later on when they're solid. But that's definitely helped making a channel. See, we can get in there, and it's coming off the brick as well, which it wasn't doing. So yeah, I'll get on with that. And it's just, I've got my work cut out on this wall, but as you can see, it's a mess, and it's going to look nice when it's all pointed and done. Yeah. And I had a nice little visit from my mate Jeff Fleet Landscapes. Get over to Instagram, give him a follow, good lad. And I'm just throwing the hose over here now to just take all the dusty bits off and obviously wet the wall down. I have left most of the rubbish on the floor at the moment because it will absorb some of this water, and also I will leave some on to just catch the drops, bits of mortar drops that I do, which I explained I don't like using sheets. So the great British weather hit us again. I had to make a little makeshift covering, keep that weather off. I'm just going to carry on with this half now. I've just done behind the shed so that can go back. So this is just still needs raking out a little. I've gone over it with the wheel once. Sorry, not the wheel, the hacking out hammer, and got all the heavy off, so there's still like the legs of this now. Oh, it's still, that needs the wheel on. So yeah, I'll get on with that. So this is really bad, this bit, it's all, this is going to need, and this is where the wood's been to attach the frame. That's it, all getting done either by me or by someone else. I don't think they're well though, so I may be doing it. We're just going to show you it now before it's done, how bad it is, and let's see if we can make that look good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the wood out now. I feel like I'm going to point this wall anyway. I was going to leave them until that's gone off, but I've already done the bottom one. You've seen on the picture I've taken it out. That's it done. So that'll look okay once the new frame goes up, once this is pointed. And then this one, I've had to put a hook in it, or hook, depending on where you're from, and pull it out. But obviously it's still nailed to the frame. But I'm going to try and get that out without these bricks falling down. and it opens up a little can of worms, because as you can see there's bricks missing everywhere, but that's better opportunity then to get in. So there's bricks missing in there which we wouldn't have probably got, and maybe stick one in there, but yeah, we can fill that and strengthen all that up. So I don't like the look of this brick here. It's the face is shot off it, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this brick, just going to split it in half, and then try and dig out some of this brick and stick it in. It may not last forever, you know, with the frost or something might blow it off, but you can only do your best. It's going to be better than that, and I don't want to dig the brick out because the wall isn't the best wall, so I think that's going to be the best option. Again, if it lasts, what, 10 years, it's going to be better than nothing. It should last forever, but you know, I'm just saying. So yeah, okay, I've split that now, so let's see if it will go up there. I'll have to dig that out. I keep taking you off camera. It's not that I don't want to film it, to be perfectly honest. I've put a request on the radio and I'm listening to it on my phone, and I just want to see if I'm, sorry, not a request, I've answered a question and I just want to see if I'm right, so that's why I'm putting the radio back on. Sorry. Okay, so what I've done is I've scored, make sure I've got all the cement off here, or the mortar, sorry, and I've scored this so they can get a little grip at the back, and I will just pop it in now. It should fit. I've just tried it, to be honest with you, just up to it, yeah, see, that one, and it could even stick out slightly, but it's level with this one, but sticking out from this one, it's an odd, you know the score, it's an odd wall. So I have brushed it, and also about wetting the wall, it would be best, good to wet the wall if it was dry, but again, it was raining last night. But what I am going to do is throw the hose over the whole wall in a minute, just after I've brushed it. We'll see how this bonds. Hopefully that will okay. It's a pity this brick goes in. I really don't think it'll matter at the end of the day. And I'm quite happy with that, and it looks a lot better if you stand back. It looks great from the back of a galloping horse. Okay, well, you know me, if anyone follows me, I'm doing the other one now. I wasn't going to, but I am now. Well, I'm not one to blow my own trumpet, I'm really not, but I think they look great. And if we just spin over here, I think from here you can't even notice. That's much better, and the whole wall in fact looks fantastic. I don't mean my work, I mean from what it was, or I didn't even think it'd get this this good. I love old walls, so I think it looks fantastic. Yeah, so I've just got to brush it, and I've got to clear the mess up, and I'm going to hose it down, not soak it, but just get a spray on it just so it doesn't dry too much. It's just a spray just to stop it from drying or cracking or anything, and then I'll just cover that with a sheet tonight. You can just see the sheet through there. I'll put a sheet over that tonight. Temperature's fine, temperature's great. I don't know what it is, but it's great. It was like 8 or 9 or something like that, 8 I think. But yeah. So we're just going to do the trellis today. Well, I was just going to say, we've just made a makeshift tent, but as you can just see, calamity. Okay, I better get that sorted. Well guys, these are the dangers we live with, faced every day, being a landscape gardener. I've just propped it up again. I mean, these posts were right across the wall, quite high, so when they fell, as you just saw, they could have knocked me out. So I'll just lean them up like that, and if they do go, they can't cause much. So yeah, there's our little makeshift tent. I've got the gazebo, but I can't put it up anyway, no room. So yeah, what I'm doing is just cutting the posts down and doing the trellis work. If I can put it on a tripod, I will, but it's raining, so chances are I probably won't, but we'll see. Well, I'm only halfway through this trellis now, but I'm pretty confident I've just invented something. I'm going to put battens in between these coming down to make small squares, which I've done before lots of times. You've got to admit, it's better than that. That's just standard. But I'm not going to leave it like that on this job, because I've already got all the stuff now to do it squares. But I think that looks great left like that. And from now on, I'm going to do some landscaping jobs and put that type of trellis up, because I think that looks brilliant. I really do. It's different. I've never seen it before. I mean, comment if you've seen it, but I haven't. And I have been in the game years and years and years, so yeah, I made up with that. It's a good little idea. So that's my idea, and I'm having it. Well, the rain's gone off a little bit now, so I think I'm going to take this shelter down. It is still raining, but I'm just fed up with this banging my head and blowing and blowing and blowing. So we're going to take this little canopy down. In fact, that's probably going to, it's not holding water, but it probably will because it's sagging. So yeah, I'll take that down. So after a bit of messing around and a bit of jiggly pokery, obviously they've got to be level, they haven't been screwed yet. So that's showing level across there, but I've cut that at a bit of a slant to match the wall as well. Wasn't happy with it sticking up. So that one obviously is higher than this one because the wall goes up. So yeah, I'll just start leveling it all, screwing it up, and then we'll put the extra battens on. Using these rapiers, multi-fix screws. Don't need any roll plugs or anything else, just go straight into the concrete. these are the little little detail things that I like, and I think it makes a massive difference. Well, I've still got more trellis to put up, and I've still got the artificial grass to do, but I have got to do another job in between finishing. So I'm afraid this part 2, there is now going to be a part 3, and I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and if you do subscribe, please press the bell, and then you'll get told whenever there's a new video uploaded. So yeah, there's plenty more videos, and thanks very much everyone who's watched, everyone who supports the channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.